नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय पुतले श्रीमते भक्ति चारु स्वामी नामने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय पुतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Please accept my most respectful obeisances, Maraj, on your auspicious Avirbhav celebrations. I feel very unqualified for many reasons standing over here. One is to glorify such an exalted personality like Maraj himself, and also to be offering my glorification of Guru Maraj after senior devotees like Sudarshan Prabhu have spoken, right? But I take this as an opportunity for my own purification, that I am able to offer my homages to Maharaj. Unlike others or most other devotees, I haven't had the experience of interacting very closely or very personally with Maharaj, other than the few occasions when he has visited Singapore, or the odd occasion where I met him at, I think, Mayapur. But those few moments of interactions were, I think, sufficient enough to give me a perspective of what a compassionate person Maharaj was. Okay, and at the same time, one could. I also had the opportunity of seeing the quote unquote the harsher side of Maraj. I remember I was still new to Krishna consciousness, and I think Maharaj was addressing one of the gatherings arranged by Artha Forum, and I happened to attend that event, although I was not a newbie, but I had already taken initiation, but I still had the opportunity of attending that session that Maharaj facilitated. And that was when he had recently released his book, Ocean of Mercy also. At the end of the function, he was giving away autographed copies of this book, Ocean of Mercy. So me and my wife, we went across to him, and we offered our pranams. He lovingly, there was a huge crowd of people waiting over there to take darshan of Maraj, speak to him and so on. But despite that, he took that additional moment to inquire on our names, whose disciples we were, how long we are in Singapore, where did we belong originally in India. And that moment of interaction kind of gave me, it felt like a aeon of sorts, that moment of interaction, and gave me so much solace that there is, of course, in addition to all the devotees and one's own spiritual master, here are other senior devotees who are caring for you, looking out for you, and so on. So that felt really comforting in a way. The other occasion was when, I think on one of his visits to Singapore, and I keep saying this often, almost on every Vyasa Puja. And why? Because while we get to see the softer side of Maharaj in these kind of interactions, equally, he was also a stickler for following the rules and regulations which had been given by the Shastras, or how strict a follower he was of the standards which have been prescribed by Srila Prabhupada himself, right? And this particular occasion I vividly remember, where Maharaj was giving out initiations to a few of the Bengali devotees that morning, and he had insisted that all those who were coming for initiation, they shave their head. And almost everyone, with the exception of one initiatee, had come, so that one particular devotee had come without his head shaved. And Maharaj questioned him in front of the entire assembly, and he told him, I will not give you initiation unless and until you go and shave your head and come back. Initiation proceedings had started, the yajna had started, okay? But later on, that devotee came, he went around, I'm sure, and managed to shave off his head. And then he came back and offered his pranams to Maraj. And Maraj then explained as to why he actually had to do it. So he may have come across as someone who was very strict, okay, uncompromising, but if we look at it in the right perspective, that was the kind of respect that he had for Prabhupada's standards, which he did not want to dilute. And from what I have read, from what I have heard from Maraj's devotees in the days after Srila Prabhupada left this planet, and the challenges that ISKCON was going through at that point of time, personalities like Maharaj, along his god brothers, like His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maraj, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, and many other leaders were the real pillars who held the movement of Srila Prabhupada together. And therefore, today, if we are able to practice Krishna consciousness under the overall umbrella of Srila Prabhupada's institution, then we owe a lot to personalities like Maraj. And therefore, the least that we can do is in terms of following the instructions that they have given us and follow the discipline that they have so clearly laid out for all of us. Stick to the principles that Prabhupada has laid out for us, and more importantly, as Sudarshan Prabhu just mentioned, in terms of spreading the word of Krishna consciousness all over to the extent that we are able to do that, and committing ourselves to always stay under the shelter of Srila Prabhupada within ISKCON, within this wonderful family and wonderful institution that he has given us. So on this Vyasa Puja day of Maharaj, that is my humble prayer at his lotus feet, that wherever he is, he prays for us, that we continue to remain committed to this ISKCON family, and we are able to serve devotees, we are able to serve our spiritual masters, we are able to serve Srila Prabhupada and of course Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani in whatever capacity that we are able to. So with that prayer, I offer my humble respects and pranams to Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Jai Shrita Bhakti Charu Swami Maraj ki. Jai Sriman Rangamai Ramakrishna Prabhu ki.